What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Yakima JayLow on our 2017 Toyota RAV4. This is going to be a J-style kayak carrier that's going to enable you to carry your kayak up on the roof, and it's a tool-free install, so it really makes it easy to install on your roof bars and get the kayak up there. Let's check it out. Another great thing about this carrier is that it comes with all the straps you need. We have the bow and the stern tied down back here. We have it tied up to the hitch. The hook just goes on the bottom loop right there. Then you can see it comes with cam buckle straps to help you tie it down to the carrier. These are really nice. It's better than some of the other ones that don't come with that option. It's easy to throw them over the top, come back over. You can see we ran the strap underneath the roof bar and then back up into the cam buckle, and then you just pull up and it pulls it down nice and tight. You can see I can shake the whole vehicle back and forth, and there's not a lot of movement here at the kayak. Up front, we got it tied down as well, something I will recommend for your RAV4 depending on the space. There's not a lot of spaces to tie down up here, so it's not going to go all the way across the front. Plus, you probably don't want this rubbing. I mean, it does have the protection here if it does make vehicle contact, but as you can see, that's not doing much good here. I recommend getting what we call a dog bone. You throw it underneath the hood and shut it, and it's going to keep this strap here for you to tie down the front. Now, if you don't have a hitch on the back, you can use one on the back hatch too. That way it's just easier. You just put that in there, close either the hood or the back hatch. You have the loop to tie down, and it just makes it easier to get this done. When you look at it straight on, you can see that you got the rubberized pad here at the bottom. It's protecting wherever the kayak makes contact with the carrier. You also have the coated foam on the back end of it there. So when it makes contact on the back side, it's not going to scratch anything or damage it either. And also, because the foam's coated, it's going to last a lot longer. If you're loading up like a wet kayak, it's not going to break down that foam and rip and tear it. Now, come around front, you can see these loading and unloading ramps. I really think these are helpful, especially when you got a taller vehicle. This one, your RAV4 is not too tall, but lifting it up here and resting against that just to push it up into position really helps. And the same thing can be with unloading it. So I'll go ahead and start unloading it now and kind of show you what I'm talking about. I'll do one side at a time. Just kind of twist it up and see how it rests on right there on those pads. That just helps me readjust my grip or know that it's not going to slide right off. And I know it's not making contact with the vehicle. So I can readjust, grab it, and just lift it off. With the kayak removed, you can get a better look at the carrier itself. See the foam pads I talked about and the rubberized bottom here. But not only that, you have the red lever that makes it really easy to fold this down. I really like that part of this too, because sometimes they have two. It can be kind of a pain when you're already standing in a door sill, but this one's just got this one easy lever. You don't have to worry about smashing your hands or anything to bring it back up. It's that easy to adjust it where you want. Now we'll fold it down, get a measurement real quick, and see how much it adds to the top of your carrier in its lowest point. Looks to be about 8 inches from the roof to the top of the carrier there. And if we go just from the roof bars to the top, it's going to be 5 inches. One of the best things about it is how easy it is to install. Some other ones, you have to use hardware and drop in there or a tool. This one's all inside there. I just turn this knob. You can see the clamp is coming apart here, releasing it from the roof bar, and to tighten it, I just turn this back down and it pulls it all back into place. The clamp gets nice and tight on those bars. Keep it in place, and that just makes it super easy to install it or take it off of there. You don't have to have tools in your pocket or reaching up. You're already climbing up on the roof. Anything that makes it easier is a really good feature to have. Another thing I want to point out while we're right here is it does have the option to add a lock core in there, and you can get that key to like. So if you have a box on the other side or a bike rack on the back, you can get it all in one key. The JayLow is going to take up 16 inches on your roof bars. So if you're trying to decide if you want to get a second one on the other side, that's how much space it takes up. But I will tell you that if you throw this lever and go straight up and down with it, you can actually carry a kayak here and then put one back here and use this to tie it down as well. The JayLow is made out of a lightweight aluminum, so it's going to hold up to those elements. If you're loading up wet kayaks, or even if it's just out there in the rain, it's not going to bother it. You're not going to have any rust or corrosion to worry about. And also it has a weight capacity of, if you have one kayak on there, it'd be 80 pounds. Two would be 110. Overall, I think it's a great option to carry your kayak. You don't even have to take them off all the time. I mean, it's really easy to take it off and put it back on, but you can see behind me, they're folded down. Now they're kind of out of the way. I can just drive around like this all the time if I don't feel like taking them off there. Well, I think that about does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.